Hello, my name's Johnny Vedmore, and I'm an Epstein expert. Jeffrey Epstein wasn't only a human trafficking, coercing, blackmailing, gun-running, pirate banking realtor, patron of the sciences and the arts, and all-round interlocutor for Western intelligence. He was also choosing and funding the United States Democratic Party's potential presidential candidates. Epstein played a significant part in the Democratic Party's political machine. This is a list of Epstein's top Democratic presidential Padawans. John Kerry. John Kerry was listed in Epstein's infamous little black book under the title John Kerry for President. Kerry was one of the many potential Democratic Party presidential candidates Jeffrey Epstein was supporting. Kerry was also openly receiving financial support from Jeffrey Epstein, with several donations being recorded between 1991 and 2002. Senator John Kerry challenged George Bush in the 2004 presidential election, partly helped with the support of Jeffrey Epstein. Next up, Joe Lieberman. Although always considered a long shot to become the Democratic Party's presidential nominee, Joe Lieberman was eventually chosen as the vice presidential candidate for the 2000 election. The person who was competing with Lieberman for the VP slot was another close Epstein associate, ally of Clinton and previous governor of New Mexico, Bill Richardson. Epstein donated to Joe Lieberman on the 31st of March 1994 while he was a United States Senator from Connecticut. Lieberman had been warned about Epstein, but did not listen. In around 1986, a close friend of Les Wexner's, insurance mogul Robert Meister, was the person who originally introduced Wexner to Epstein. Speaking to Vanity Fair in 2021, Meister said he and his wife attended Wexner's 60th birthday dinner at the Ohio estate and, in front of the former Senator Joe Lieberman and real estate developer Marshall Rose, Meister begged Les Wexner to sever his ties with Epstein. Les wouldn't listen, explained Meister, telling Vanity Fair that it was the last occasion where he visited Wexner's home. Al Gore. Jeffrey Epstein had been first introduced to the Clinton-Gore White House in January 1993, soon after the CIA-linked Bill Clinton had seized power as the first third-way centrist politician. In the first 2 years that Clinton and Al Gore were in office, Jeffrey Epstein visited the White House 17 times alongside Mark Middleton, who later committed suicide by hanging and then shot himself in the chest with a shotgun while he was dangling from a tree by an extension cord. Al Gore also visited Epstein's Little St. James Island alongside his wife Tipper Gore, but they claimed not to have got involved in any hanky-panky. Regardless of the document release showing that the Gores were on Epstein Island, a spokesperson for Al Gore said he did not know Epstein. He has no recollection of ever meeting him. He was never on his airplane or in any of his homes or properties. Donald Trump. The leader of the Make America Forget Epstein Absolutely, or Mafia for short, the Teflon Don, had a significantly close relationship with Epstein. Trump turned in identical social circles as Epstein, being as they were both part of the New York establishment. Donald Trump can also be found in Epstein's Little Black Book, and in November 2024, a Daily Beast article claimed that they had obtained audio tapes of Epstein from author Michael Wolff. Wolff had also been a member of Jeffrey Epstein-funded Edge.org, so was himself linked to Epstein. On the tapes, Epstein made such claims as, "I was Donald Trump's closest friend." Epstein also claimed that Trump liked to sleep with his friends' wives and that he had first slept with Melania on the Lolita Express. Everyone's seen the video of Trump at the party with Epstein, and even though Trump claimed to have eventually banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago and refused to speak with him, in 2002, things were different. In a 2002 New York Magazine article, Trump said, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it. Jeffrey enjoys his social life." After Jeffrey Epstein's first conviction, potential presidential candidates for the Democrats began jumping ship and moving over to the Republican Party, including Donald Trump and the next person on the list, RFK Jr. According to Jeffrey Epstein's housekeeper at 358 El Brillo Way, West Palm Beach, both Robert F. Kennedy and Donald Trump were regular visitors to Epstein's veritable house of hell. RFK Jr. was marked as a potential Democratic Party presidential nominee because of his family's significant connection to the office of president. RFK Jr. appeared in Epstein's Little Black Book and can be found flying twice on Epstein's Lolita Express. During his 2024 campaign for president, RFK Jr. claimed that he had flown twice on Epstein's plane, once without Epstein and once to go fossil hunting with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. However, this turned out to be a lie, as a picture turned up showing RFK Jr. at a gala dinner next to Epstein on one of the occasions. Yes, it's true, Epstein was politically aligned with the Democratic Party elite in America, and after his sinister intelligence-linked enterprise became public, many of these Democratic Party members jumped ship and moved to the Republican Party. Within the current Trump administration, RFK Jr., Musk, and Trump himself all had significant ties to the Democratic Party and to Jeffrey Epstein. And there were many Democrats who were funded or significantly linked to Epstein who didn't make this list. This includes Chuck Schumer, Daniel Moynihan, Bill Clinton, Mike DeWine, and many more. Some of the information on this list is available in my Epstein 101 series on newspace.com and the second of the Youngkerman series. Support this work, buy me a coffee, or join my Patreon. I've been Johnny Vedmore. Bye.